What's good, everybody? Welcome to this episode of Mugshot Monday. How's everybody doing today? Make sure you guys hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell. Cindy, how are you? Tommy, what's up? Waiting for Zay. Should be here in a second. Um, it's good with everybody out there. I hope you guys had a great holiday with your families. There's a lot of things going on out there. Got Zay in the building. What's
Yeah,
up?
yeah.
Chilling, man. How was your holiday, bro?
Oh, yeah, Monday. It was sweet.
Yeah,
Bless you. Yeah, of
a lot of
course.
family came over and
Yeah,
turkey and all that good
not a
stuff.
lot of family. Not a lot of family. Just me, my son, my ex-wife, his fiance, her sister's boyfriend, my daughter.
That's a lot of family, bro.
Yeah, but I got more kids than that. Like my daughter, she lives in Maryland now, so she couldn't make it. You know.
Yeah, I didn't do anything because my mother had COVID. So, you know, trying to keep other people safe, and
Heard about it. What
you don't
up,
want to
Cindy Butch?
you don't want to give it to other people and all this
Yeah,
stuff. So, trying to play the safe route.
yeah.
And thank God I got from what people are saying, thank God I got the what's that called? The that shot before
Vaccine.
the
The
vaccine. Yeah.
vaccine.
People are saying that it'd be a lot worse if you don't get it. So
Yeah,
I don't know how true that is.
yeah. I
So
had it and I had no symptoms. It was weird.
what made you even
And
go get it tested? What
because
was the reason?
everybody in my house had it, so I
Oh,
had to.
so you're like, damn,
Yeah,
maybe I should just check, man.
yeah.
Claudio, what's up, man?
So I
How
thought
are
my
you,
daughter,
bro?
they thought my daughter had it, and then we checked. What up, Claudio?
North
What's up?
End
So they thought
Stories.
my
What's
daughter
up,
had it,
bro?
and me and my daughter tested positive, negative at first, and then I tested positive the next time I took it. And but my daughter was negative, and then I kept testing positive for like two
Like a
weeks.
month, right? You said
Yeah,
like a month.
yeah. So the doctor said, "Stop testing. You're not contagious." Basically, I can't give it out, but some people could test positive up to 90 days after the first initial test.
What's up, Gianni? How you doing, man? Shout out to
What's up?
everyone who's
What's up?
joining us today. So today we're gonna talk about the cocaine super lab that got busted out in Europe.
And you were right. England is not part of Europe. It's all Germany, Poland, all that place is Europe. USSR, basically. I mean, the old USSR. Ukraine, all that. That's Europe,
So
not Asia.
pretty crazy bust, man. I had
Yo,
hold on.
that's
Let
sick.
me see.
That's sick to even see that go down like that. I mean, to hear them do that, I'm surprised because in Portugal, all that stuff is legit.
Let me see if I can get this.
You know that in Portugal,
Portugal in
they
Portugal,
they've got
what?
like a beach. All that's legit. Everything.
What do you
There's a
mean?
beach
Drug
from my understanding.
dealing is
No,
legit.
yeah, but yeah, drugs. Period. Drugs. Period, dude. There's a beach. It's like called Heroin Beach or something like that. And there's Needle Beach. Like it's crazy, bro. And but don't get me wrong, beautiful place from my understanding, but they just everything's legal.
All right, it says super cartel busted. Uh Europol. It's like Interpol, and
Yeah,
it
I know.
says
Europol.
49 people arrested after police bust European cocaine super cartel and 6 country takedown super cartel. That's crazy, man. 30 tons were
That's
seized.
sick.
That's a lot, bro.
30 tons
30
or
tons.
300 tons.
It says 30 tons.
30 tons. I thought it was 300.
All right, I got some video here.
That's
I got some video of the
3
takedown.
tons, 6,000 pounds.
All right, I'm gonna play a
No,
video.
damn,
It
30
says
times
30
2.
tons.
So 60,000 pounds, right?
I got the video from the Interpol thing.
That's a
So
lot.
let's check it out.
Man.
They're not playing.
No, they're
49 people
not,
were
bro.
arrested. Let's see. Busting doors in.
Damn, you see how many hits and they couldn't get through?
Look at all that money, man. All the supercars and
Damn. What?
look at all them passports.
Passports.
Crazy, man.
Yo, that's sick.
I got some more videos. Hold on. I got some more
That
videos
is sick.
of them taking them down.
That's why when I saw it, I was like, yo, I gotta send this to Staxx. I was like, yo,
Crazy, man.
that's sick.
Let me see if I
Yo,
can.
that is crazy. That
Yeah,
like I really can't believe they hit that part of the world. I would have never thought that.
yeah, man. No. I mean, they don't just let the shit go. Like they want people, man, and they don't care where you are. Hold on, I got another video of them of the DEA rushing places and right here. This one's about a minute long. It shows them different spots doing takedowns at different spots. Hold on,
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the ad to roll through, and then I'll
I know because it was what, 49 people?
yeah, 30 tons were seized, bro.
A
All right, so
37-year-old dude.
this is like a hotel. Like when you pull into a hotel, you get valet. So that's where this one starts. So let's check it out. DEA, man, seizing all that shit, man. Look at all them cars.
That's crazy. Damn, they get to sell autos at auction.
And or they get to keep them for as police
Yeah,
vehicles, right?
yeah,
It's
yeah.
crazy,
That's
bro.
crazy.
Look at all that money. Finding all this
Yo,
money.
what? Dude.
Bro, they're just stacking up like because these people think they'll never get caught, right? So they start getting greedy. They start, they make 100,000 here. So they keep going. They keep going. And it never stops until this happens, and then their whole life is on pause and they're screwed.
I'm
Heavily
paused.
armed
They're like
police
it's done.
swoop on the alleged Mr. Big of the WA drug scene, pouncing in North Macedonia, arresting Ilya Rivtovsky.
That's
It is alleged
done.
this 27-year-old male led a coordinated and sophisticated drug syndicate who were
Name
involved
was
in
Mr.
importing
Big.
large
Can you hear
quantities
that?
of drugs into
Yeah.
Australia.
The former Perth security
Australia.
guard, once licensed to keep a watchful eye on our school leaders, now behind bars abroad, thanks to WA detectives who travelled overseas.
We believe that it was more effective for him to be apprehended and charged there. The extradition process is reasonable, takes a lot of effort and a lot of time.
The 27-year-old coming onto the police radar during last year's Operation Comstock, with almost $7 million in cash seized, along with almost 4 kilograms of meth and heroin. 13 West Australians were charged, but then police had to track down an alleged kingpin.
Some of these countries that we are dealing with, the prisons are harsh environments. So I would hope that it would be a huge deterrent.
Police say Ilya Raftovsky never set foot in WA during the operation, allegedly committing the crimes from North Macedonia and other parts of Europe, reinforcing a strong message from authorities. Syndicates can't hide behind international borders.
No matter where you are in the world, WA Police will hunt you down and will prosecute you where we are able to.
Sarah Smith, 9 News.
That's wild, right?
That's crazy. Yo, they were throwing that kid under the bus. They were
Crocodile
like,
Dundee got a new job. They
His
say
name, his
Crocodile
age.
Dundee got a new job.
Yeah, Crocodile Dundee. Right, it sounded like him.
That's not a knife. This is a knife.
Yeah, this is a Bowie. Or freaking the Crocodile Hunter. He was the best. Rest in peace.
No, that one where the dude comes to New York. He's like, he pulls a knife on him. Give me
No,
the money,
Crocodile
man.
Dundee. Yeah, I remember that.
He's
That's
like,
not the knife.
that's
He pulls
not a
out the
knife.
boobs.
Big ass. This is a
Yeah.
knife.
Yeah, this is a knife.
It's hilarious, man.
Yeah.
What else been going on? So there's a couple cases going on. We were talking about these people that got busted in our city for beating up this kid, and they beat him to death. And these people have decided to take a plea deal in the beating death of this guy. So I'm going to show you the pictures of the two people who were arrested for this. These are the two people, Heather Dupre and what's his name? Gaber Sirac.
I don't know.
Gabor. Gabor. Gabor.
Gaber.
And
Gaber.
Heather Dupree.
Dupree.
Yeah, so them two were charged with, I'll tell you right here, two suspects charged in the beating death that turned fatal in Bristol in 2019 had change of heart. Heather Dupree, 40, of Hawthorne Street, recently changed her mind on pursuing trial and has pleaded guilty to one count of first-degree manslaughter. She has been being held on a $500,000 bond and could be sentenced as early as February 7th, when she is due back in court in New Britain Superior Court. Dupree had previously stated her intent to pursue trial, with her case being added to the trial list. Her trial was expected to soon get underway. Her co-defendant, Gaber Sirac, 46, also of the same address, was formally declared his intention to fight the charges lodged against him, though it remains unclear if Dupree's decision will have any impact on his matter. Sirac is being held on a $750,000 bond and is scheduled to appear in New Britain Court next Tuesday. He pleaded not guilty to all charges of first-degree manslaughter and accessory to first-degree manslaughter. Both Dupree and Sirac have been charged in the beating death of Michael Martinez. Martinez was 38 years old when he was beaten during a party at his Bartholomew home for his girlfriend's birthday on August 19, 2019. The attack left him brain dead, and he was taken off life support days after the assault. Christopher Sirac, 18, that's the son of this guy that I just showed you.
Yeah.
He was sentenced in July 2021 in connection with the death of Martinez, and he was handed down a 42-month prison sentence, followed by 5 years probation after he pleaded guilty to one count of first-degree assault. So there's a lot of people involved with this. Christopher Sirac, who was 16 years old at the time of the beating, was prosecuted as an adult. The Department of Corrections indicated he is currently in a halfway house where he could remain until November 26th. According to documents, Martinez allegedly assaulted the man before he was attacked by Gaber Sirac Dupree and the teenager, who initially not identified because of his age. According to the warrants, witnesses say Gaber Sirac struck Martinez in the head with a wooden chair in the driveway of the home. However, Sirac disputed the claim, telling police that he was struck the 38-year-old in the back with the chair after Martinez tried striking him with a piece of furniture. Dupree and the juvenile, the warrants say, admitted to kicking Martinez when he was defenseless on the ground. So, and they're all being. Why do people call me? Was that you, man? People calling me. Wow.
I'll be right back.
What's good, Boston? What's good with you, man? Somebody called me while I was reading that shit. What's good with you guys? Yo, I'm gonna drop the link. If anyone wants to jump on here, be my guest. So I've been getting a lot of interviews in, and I have been putting in a lot of work. So I did an interview yesterday with this dude, Chris. Shout out to Chris from California. He was sentenced to life in prison. I did an interview with him. It was incredible. So stay tuned for that. He tells this story how he was a kid. He was in a car, and he went to this apartment building, and a bunch of kids, a bunch of guys, like, surrounded the car, and he just put the gun over them. Bop, bop. Shot two of them. It's a big, long story, so make sure you guys tune in when I drop that one. Maybe I'll drop it tonight. Just finished editing it, so I'm going to be doing some interviews tonight and a little later, so I'm going to be getting some stacked up. Mr. Ramundi is going to be back on answering some of you guys' questions. So if you guys have any questions for Ramundi, put them in the comment section, and I'll make sure that he gets the questions. I'm going to read them to him, and we're going to film it of his response to you guys' questions. So if you have any questions for Ramundi, put them in the comments section. What's up, everybody? Let me see. I'm going to show you guys some other things. I got some mob shows I've been working on too, so stay tuned for that. We got Zay in the building. So Ramundi's going to be answering the questions. If you guys drop your questions, I'm going to do the video maybe tonight. I don't know. I'm going to call him after I'm done with this, figure it all out, get it lined up. So drop your questions and I'll drop them for you.
You doing the live show with him tonight?
Sales sounded like a damn original. Keep up, my friend. 90% will quit already. Oh, I ain't quitting, man. Definitely not. Yeah, man. I've been doing a lot of shows. I did an interview yesterday with a dude who had a life sentence, bro. He got his 3 strikes in California. They sentenced him life without parole, bro.
What?
He was like, my life's over. It's done. Throw the towel in. That's how he thought. That's how he thought, bro. He told me his story.
At first?
No, I'm telling you what he told me, man.
Oh, my bad.
He said he was sentenced to life in prison without parole. He was like, my life is over. Fuck it. So he went all in. He got a knife, started stabbing people.
Doing the cussing.
The jail shit. You gotta like hold it down.
Two cussings.
Yeah, if you're gonna play that role, You gotta hold it down, bro. And that's
No
what he did.
facts.
And something in him
Damn, man.
started to
So he
change.
got new charges.
No, so he shot some people, went to jail. A bunch of shit happened. He
No,
got
I understand that, but what I'm trying to ask is when you said he went to jail and then he was like, forget about it, and then he just started zibbit, stabbing people
yeah.
up.
No, you don't get new
Did
charges
he
once
get
you
new
have a life
charges?
sentence. They don't care, bro. You could stab people forever, and they don't give a shit. They're not
No, I thought
charging you.
they added
Nah.
charges to that dude that killed Dahmer.
Well, they didn't add charges to him, bro. He was in
All right,
prison with a life
luckily.
sentence. So what
Okay.
happened is he put in work, this and that, and then he started to change. And something happened. There was a change in the laws, and he put in a lot of work into programs and doing the right thing in there. So all of a sudden, they put him up for parole, and he wasn't even ever supposed to get it because of
Wow,
the way the laws
that's a
are.
blessing.
The laws
Yeah.
got changed. He studied electrician in prison, and now he's out thriving with a electric business, doing electrical, and he's
Yep.
doing the right thing, man. He's got a book coming
Nice.
out. I interviewed him yesterday. The interview's going to be out soon. I just got done editing it yesterday. I interviewed him a couple days ago, but I'm going to be dropping that interview very soon. It's coming down this week. It's going to get dropped this week. So. So what up, bro?
Chilling, my brother.
So what else we got going? What else is in the news, man? Let me see here. What's going on with that murder, bro? Up in
I sent you the link, man.
Idaho.
The
Idaho.
one in Idaho. That
Idaho.
that thing I sent you was what the heck? Investigator. He's an investigator, a forensic investigator, and he's showed how it broke down. The dude went in. One of the first bedrooms was empty. The person moved to the upstairs room or whatever, but for some reason, two were in the same room, so they got zibbited. And then he went up and then to another room, and then got in the back, got the other two in two separate rooms.
Yeah, there was two rooms and two in the other rooms. There was two
No,
downstairs.
two people were in
and two
one
up.
room. Two people were in one room, and then
Yeah.
he went to two other rooms. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
there was
it
two
was
girls
weird.
together, and then there was a guy and a girl together in
Yes,
rooms.
yeah,
Yeah, there was
yeah,
two in the second floor and the
and then
third
there was
floor.
two more rooms upstairs. They didn't get touched. They're the ones that found
I thought
the
the
other
two
one's dead.
girls that didn't get touched were in the basement.
Were they?
Yeah.
I thought he explained one was up. No, because the room downstairs, nobody was there. They were saying the girl that was in the room with the dude changed her room to an upstairs room. I don't know. Or there was pictures of the dude and that it was his room. I don't know.
All right,
Something
hold on. I'm
weird.
gonna play this video and we're gonna see what's up. I don't think the
Yeah.
cops even know what's going on with that shit, bro. They don't even know what the fuck. So let's see what's up.
You keep doing the cussing.
And oh yeah, I don't even think they know what's going on with any of that.
You said check
I know,
your vocab.
I know. I gotta check myself, man. I'm trying not to cuss no more on here. I'm gonna try to keep that to a minimum.
So I'll be telling you gotta stop the cussing.
All right, here we go.
In this video,
Fair use. Go subscribe to this channel.
And don't forget your merch.
112 King Road in Moscow, Idaho, where there was a quadruple murder of the University of Idaho students. I've been getting a lot of questions on my previous videos, which I'll link up here, in regards to how can the two girls that were downstairs not hear what was going on in the above floors.
Did you hear what he just said?
Yeah, yep.
You hear what I'm saying? I pay attention, Zay. I pay attention very close.
That's messed up, yo.
They were in the basement.
Unless they were intoxicated, knocked out.
Yeah, listen, they were all at parties, bro. They were all out getting fucked up. They were all out. intoxicated.
They were all getting blasted at a party,
yeah,
and then
they came home.
What? And they were
Deal.
all intoxicated. You said?
Yeah, they came home. They apparently went to sleep, and then the guy deleted.
Or whoever. It could be a girl.
Could be multiple people.
Mm-hmm.
Could be
speculation about that, and I don't know if people really understand the flow of this house based on what the news has put out there. So I've decided to maybe help you understand it a little bit in my own words and how I can break this down. I got some photos to compare it to. So if you're interested in seeing the flow of this house and how it's laid out, then keep watching the video. And if you haven't checked out my other two videos where I discuss it, I'll link them up above. All right, so let's get to it. I'm just going to be an interactive video. I have my iPad here with some pictures, so I'm going to be looking down a little.
If the girls were downstairs, the guy they did say that he most likely came in through the sliding glass door on the second floor.
And right on an iPad. And to do that, I need to be able to see my iPad. So I have to put on sunglasses because I'm getting that age, okay? All right, so let's take a look at the house. First thing we want to look at is the overall drone shot that I think probably the news media shot. And as you're going to see, this is a 3-story dwelling.
See the slider, bro?
This section right here was the original section, and this section was added later on, okay? So this is floor 1. This is floor 2. 1 and 2. We're going to consider this 3. There's actually a drop down in here. It's a little step, but I'm going to break it down a little bit more for you. So that's the overall shot of the house. So let's take a look at a sketch that was provided to me, apparently by the property management. It is obviously not to scale, but in comparing this to a lot of the Zillow photos, it is pretty accurate in my opinion.
Thank you, Angela Frost. Hit that like button.
I'm going to zoom in here so everybody can see this real closely. Now you can see we have the front door here that's from the street where all the cars were parked out here. You go into the first floor, second floor, and as I said earlier, there's a little step down in here. This was an addition that was put on. So this is still part of the second floor, but that's why it's in blue. And then the third level here. All right, I'm going to walk you through going through the front door. So let's enter the door. Immediately to your left, there is a set of stairs. These stairs take you up to level 2. There's a hallway with a bathroom straight ahead and a laundry room inside of there. Then we go to bedroom 1A. Now 1A, we think is Bethany's room.
What's up, Ian?
1A looks like this inside. Here is one angle to Bethany's room. Here's where you come in the front door, and this is what the room looks like. This is, I'm assuming, either a bathroom closet, or I don't know if this is the bathroom or this is the bathroom, but one of those is the bathroom and one of them is probably a closet. It's not really easy to tell. But that is one angle of that room.
Costanza, what's up, bro?
Here's another angle. There's the window where all the cars are parked out front. And if you look up in the left-hand corner here, this is the angle to the stairs. So the stairs, this is where the stairs would go up to that additional floor, if that makes sense. Bedroom 1B. Bedroom 1B, you break to the right and it ends up over there. Let's take a look at bedroom 1B. Now, 1B is an interesting room. To me, it seems like it is the smallest room in the house. So if there's a 6-bedroom house and it's full and you are stuck with...
Yo, in your personal opinion, Zay, do you think it was a student or do you think it was somebody that they didn't know?
I think it was a psycho, point blank, man.
Do you think they knew him, though?
Possibly. But they're checking into that. They would already said something about it if it was somebody they knew.
And then I keep hearing reports that there's other crimes that are connected to this.
What?
Yeah, like it, and I don't know how true that is. But that's what I keep hearing.
Would have to do some research in Idaho, see what's going on in the blotters or whatever.
Yeah, well, they said that there was another quadruple.
It was just scary how it went from. It was just scary how it went from everybody safe to the next day being like, nope, shut your doors, close your windows, lock everything up. This is for real, real.
It's because they're misjudging things, man.
Yeah. That's just, I don't know, man. That was knocking fucks, you know?
It was insane.
This bedroom 1B, and one of the other rooms opened up. I would think that you may want to get out of this room and go up to a warmer floor that's a bigger bedroom. It's my assumption. Maybe that doesn't happen. Now, I don't know who's occupying this
was a
room.
Jaded X.
Now, it's either got to be Dylan or nobody. All right. So this is floor bedroom 1B. All right. Here's another angle. This is the street view, as you can see right here. Let's go up the stairs to floor number 2. All right. So here is floor 2. So coming up the stairs, we are now on level 2. You button hook to the right. That is the living room. There is a bathroom here and bedroom, which is labeled 2B, which is what we're assuming is Zaina and Ethan's bedroom. Not Ethan, but Zaina's, where Ethan was sleeping. That is by social media accounts and friends. Across here is another bedroom, 2A. Same floor. But this is where we don't know if this room is vacant, because there is obviously one room that's vacant. There are social media pictures of Dylan in this room, several in this room, that indicate that she may have switched rooms from downstairs from 1B, which I showed you earlier, up to 2A. Unconfirmed, but it would make sense if a lot of recent pictures are being shown with her in that bedroom. Why is that important? Now, if we look at the diagram here, we can see that above 1A, directly above 1A, is no rooms at all. It's a living room. So directly above, there's nobody there. There's no noise being made above. There's nothing above
the living room.
1A. If 1B is vacant, then below 2B is nothing. Nobody in 1B to hear anything in 2B. If Dylan
where would it go downstairs?
is not in this room, but she's up now in 2A. Now, if Dylan is in 1B, then she could potentially hear things in 2B above her. If Dylan is in 1B, she may be able to hear things in 2B. Maybe not. I don't know the structure of the house, the construction,
if they heard it,
how well
they
it's
obviously
insulated.
didn't hear anything.
She's sleeping with
they
the
were
fan.
sleeping.
I don't know any of that information. Only investigators.
So there's not
know
speculation
that. But in the
if they
position
heard
of the
anything
house,
or not.
If
they didn't hear anything. That's the bottom line.
Yeah.
They're not going to speculate.
Yeah,
Maybe they said they did not hear anything. And then the person was unconscious. They called 911. It's just crazy that they waited.
No, but just God forbid, imagine that, to wake up to that crap, yo, Lord. Oh, Lord knows, what if he was still in the house while they were calling the cops? Like he was about to go get them, and they woke up. Because they would have had to see the bodies.
It could be though. I don't know, because when they said that when they called 911 that they called and said they're unconscious. They didn't see it as a crazy scene, They didn't.
Yeah, but from what they said, the scene was crazy. There was blood all over the ceiling, the walls,
and dripping down and everything.
Yeah.
I showed you that picture.
Yeah, boy,
it's crazy, man.
There was someone there. There will be somebody directly above them. But if she is not, and she is up here in 2A, then she's not going to hear that. Let's stick to 2B. Let's stick to the second floor. So we have Zaina and Ethan in that room. There's a little step down that I showed you earlier that's still part of the second floor. So it steps down into this area here. This is where the kitchen, sink, and all of those things are located. So the second floor, we have the back patio, which anybody can walk up here and enter there. This back patio enters.
They either came in with that patio right there, or the one above it. They climbed up one of them poles and went up there.
That's crazy.
the kitchen. Here's the kitchen. You see the back patio here. You come up the gravel, access to the sliding glass door to the kitchen here. Here's another picture.
He could have walked in that slider right there. He's already in the kitchen. Grab a kitchen knife and go see them. Right?
Oi. Yeah. Oi.
Picture of the kitchen.
Did like a Michael
see the
Myers.
Pillars right
here,
here,
bro. Some real life Michael Myers.
And the layout of the kitchen itself. Here's floor 2 that I talked about.
It's a nice
This is
apartment,
coming up
bro.
the stairs from below. Button hooks into this living room. You see here to the bottom right, this is that little step down. You see the step that goes here and then down. Another shot. You come up these stairs from up here. You button hook living room. Keep butting hook. That is Zana's room where Ethan and her were most likely sleeping. Unconfirmed, but most likely. Then there's a bathroom on the other side of that wall. Here is the street view from where people were. Okay, let's stick to 2B just for a minute. Now, everybody has seen the photos of the red substance that's down. I'll point that out on where this is in relationship to the house and the bedrooms.
Oh, yeah, remember the picture I showed?
So here on 2B, this area right here that you see is about the area where those stains are found along the wall.
Oy.
Whether it's blood or not blood,
then
the red
that's where they
stains that are
must
there,
have been.
that's the proximity of this bedroom.
So their bodies must have been close to where that circle is, bro.
Oy, man.
Right?
Yeah. Especially if there was their blood seeping through.
That's insane, man.
Laid out in this fashion, or the bed was laid out in that fashion, were unknown. Okay, so I hope that makes sense about where that is in position. Now I'm going to show you another picture of the outside of the residence where this is located, where 2B and the outside of that is located. There's been some comments back and forth about how did it go 2 stories down and all of this. People have been calling it blood. As an investigator, we don't identify substances just by looking at them. We call them suspected. In this case, suspected blood. We could field test that, but until it is collected, sent to a lab, we're not going to call it blood. We're going to call it suspected blood or a red substance.
Listen, that stain was right in the corner. The bed was right against the wall. You know what I'm saying? The bed was right in the corner. And
but what he's saying is right. Until you get it tested, you can't say what it is.
Yeah, you can't just be like,
just a red substance.
That's that. You gotta touch it and taste it, check it, man. Right?
You gotta test to send it to a lab. You gotta lick it and taste it. Nah.
But I'm sure they have a test right there to check it and see if it's real, right? Like
they probably swab it and put it in, shake it. Yep, that's blood.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. They haven't released too much information. I think they're holding that back to if they find somebody that they can question, they can pin things on them, Yeah.
All I know is that they probably brushed all those rooms for every hair, everything.
Yeah, man. I believe it.
Red liquid substance. So let me just say that this red liquid substance that gravity pulled down is located at this area. And I want to show you that it's not traveling a large amount of distance. Okay. All right. I'm going to take you back to the drone footage. And now that you know at least floors 1 and 2, I'm going to show you where these stains were and how far they traveled. So I'm going to zoom in here. And this is the area right here where those are. As you can see, if I pan out a little bit, there is dirt and ground and earth right up to that point. So this area right here is where I was talking about the bedroom with Zana and where Ethan was probably staying. So that is the room in relationship to the house. And that stain that you're seeing is right there. I'm going to show you another picture. Okay, now this picture is just a close-up of the same one you just saw pulled out. You can see.
Oh, wow.
It's not very far from the ground. I mean, the ground level is right here, and this is the bottom. And there's also a pipe here.
You know what that
is
is,
located.
man.
Come on,
Now,
man.
It is kind of particular that this pattern
do you
of
gotta
red
test
fluid
this still, bro?
is going down in this direction.
Dude.
That is definitely blood.
Yeah.
But I understand they have to test it. They can't just look at it and be like,
No,
okay,
I didn't see it like that. I thought from far away it looked like it was like black stuff. Like I didn't see it like that. That's blood, man.
Here,
it's got that brownish tint like blood. Look at the dark coagulated blood. Yeah.
It looks like the fluid possibly came over the top because the next staining pattern is down below. That appears to be the same texture and consistency of that. That this may have started here, gone over, and then gravity took it back to the house and it came down. So
wow.
We don't know what that is, or I shouldn't say we. The investigators may by now know what that is based on their testing, their field testing or lab results. But we're just speculating at this point, if anything, because evidence is going to speak for itself, and you never want to jump to conclusions on anything. So that's why we're calling it what they're calling it, and what the investigators, I don't even know if they've called it anything. I haven't even seen anything. It's just been the media and social calling this blood.
So the human body has like, I don't even know exactly how many. I think it's like 4 gallons of blood in you. Hold on, I'll look it up. Hold on, as we do this. Let me look it up.
Blood potentially, or it could just be a red surface, and that there's something that's in that pipe that we don't know about. Okay, so I'm going to take you now from the 2nd floor to the 3rd floor. All right, let's take a look. So we are here on the 2nd floor. We're going to go up these stairs here. These stairs take you up, and they button hook around and come up to this hallway.
1.2
you button hook to the left. This is
all right. So how many? 1.2 to 1.5 gallons of blood in the human body. Adults have it. Adults, average adult weighing 150 to 180 pounds should have about 1.2 to 1.5 gallons of blood in their body. That's about 4,500 to 5,700 milliliters. Pregnant women, to support their growing babies, women usually have somewhere to 30 to 50% more blood because they're, growing a baby inside of them. So usually about 5.5 liters in each person. So you know how big a liter is?
Yeah.
Five of those in each person. So that's a lot, man. A gallon and a half. Right? Like a gallon and a half of milk.
On the diagram 3B, which is suspected Kaylee's room. You button hook to the right. There is a bath here, and this is Maddie's bedroom. Whether they were there at the time on November 13th is unconfirmed. More than likely, if that is their bedroom, then that is most likely where they were sleeping. There are pictures of Maddie here with an M in the window and some purple boots. So if that's, following with that pieces of evidence, if those are her boots and she's seen with those boots, as well as the M for Maddie, it would lead one to believe this is probably where she was located. We don't know any positions of them throughout the house. This is just, if it's your bedroom and you were sleeping there, that is potentially most likely where you were sleeping, but it's unconfirmed. So we're not jumping to any conclusion. The only one that knows where those dear souls were sleeping are the crime scene investigators and detectives that went into that house and the coroner. That is the only people that know where they were located in this house. So don't jump to any conclusions, but that's the way the house is laid out. So I'm going to show you one more thing. So once again, I'm just going to point out a couple things on hearing something in the house. So let's break it down to floors 2 and 3 now. So let's look at 2. If Dylan is not in this bedroom.
You don't know it's blood until you taste
then,
it.
where Maddie was murdered, there's nobody below to hear that happening. Below Kaylee's bedroom is a kitchen, so nobody's down there to hear anything on level 3.
Damn.
If Dylan is in 2A, then the potential for her to hear something in 3A is there because it's directly above her. Whether she could or not, that's what investigators have to follow up on and question her on. There may be other external factors that we don't know about, so we're not going to jump to conclusions. But I hope this video was helpful on just a little bit of a walkthrough of the house itself so you can get an idea. Outside photos don't always show the true workings of the layout. It shows the blueprint, but not so much the layout. So I hope this video was helpful for you to clear up a couple different things. And
does give you a better perspective on the layout of the house, because I thought it was certain ways and I didn't know there was a step down and all that shit. But hopefully they solve it, man, because that's pretty crazy. You know, you got college students that are scared to even go to class now because of this killers roaming around. It's insane.
That's sick.
What you got going on this week, man?
Same shizzle, different dizzle. What you got going on?
A lot, bro. I got a lot of shit. I'm dropping fire this week, man. I'm going to be dropping some fire content this week. So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Shy Hooker says, I can't trust anything that bleeds for a week and don't die. He said, I promise. I'm just kidding.
Don't let the door hit you. With a good look split you.
I'm not laughing either. But anyway, stay tuned. The interviews, they're gonna I'm gonna be dropping some heat this week. So I've been putting in some work, man. And we've been working on the book. Things are coming along. So, and I'm making it more detailed, you know. I'm putting in more parts because, like, there's not enough details just in the first episode of the podcast. I need to throw more in there. So it's going to be a more intricate, detailed look at my life in the past. So if you guys look forward to that, around January, it should be dropping. But I'm hard at work. So this week I got a lot to do. And I appreciate everyone who takes the time to watch my show. And don't forget
the merch.
Your merch.
Beep, beep, beep.
Your shows have been fire, Staxx. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I'm going to bring you guys the best content I can. And stay tuned. It's going to get real.
Stay tuned and stay blessed. Zaycrest.
Out. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell so you can get our videos every time they drop. Till next time. Thanks, bro.